Hello everyone and welcome to a new tutorial of the BOHO series. So today we're going to be designing this really beautiful landscape in BOHO style. So let's just begin. First thing, let's create a new document. Just Command N. I'm going to use a 1700, 2400. Just press create. For the sake of this exercise, I'm actually going to use my first poster as a reference because I will get a little bit lost with the composition if I don't, but I'm not going to copy everything. So to start, let's just make a new nice background and let's just make it perfectly sized as an artboard. And we're gonna use, let's just double check, 1700, 2400, perfect. And let's just actually get this and make a new layer for the background. Paste it there, perfect. Let's just get the colors for the background. I'm gonna use like the same color as we use for that one there. Oh, this is the color library from Illustrator, which is you go to Window, Graphics, Swatch Libraries, Art History, and Impressionism. So you don't need to go anywhere in the internet to get these colors. I'm gonna select it, try to find which color did I use for that one actually. I think it was this one, perfect. I'm gonna lock it. And the next thing I'm going to do is just going to get our rectangle tool here and create a new layer just for the new rectangle. I'm going to make a really nice rectangle. You can make any size you want. You don't need to follow exactly what I'm doing. I just want you to get the technique really easily. And I'm going to make this rectangle this color. Perfect. Let's just align it. And let's start building these really nice mountains there. So we have like 4 mountains here. What we need to do is just get the pencil tool here and just like this, let's design a few mountains. So we have one here. Let's just try to match it more or less. And we have another one here. I need to select that one. I just make some colors actually for the mountains. I'm gonna make it like, yeah, more or less this color. Maybe I'm gonna make it a little bit more interesting than that. Gonna make it something more like this. Cool. I'm gonna make it green. And next I'm gonna make another mountain here, really roughly again. I'm gonna make it orange. And then another one on this side. That's going to be reddish. It's really hard to do this exactly same thing I've done before, but I think you get the idea of what's happening here. I'm gonna just scale this up a little bit and actually distort this a little bit because I want to have some overlap there, which is really cool. We have a little bit of overlap here as well. Let's just distort this one a little bit. And then the last one that goes in the foreground, which goes more or less like this. Perfect. Need to close it and let's make it orange. This one is a little bit lighter. Perfect. As soon as we have our mountains, we actually need to clip them. So we're gonna use the same shape as before from the background. We're going to go to copy and go to paste in place. And then just select the first mountain and then using the Pathfinder tool that you can find in Window, Pathfinder somewhere, there it is. You can just use the intersect. Although it loses the color, you need to apply the color again, but it's alright. Let's do the same thing again. Paste in place. We still have saved the background as before. Use the intersect, apply then a color. Again, paste in place, intersect, apply the color, and again, paste in place, intersect, and apply the color. See, it's already very beautiful and it's so like organic and easy to do that. I'm so impressed. Not with me, but with the technique. It's a very beautiful technique. I'm really happy that I discovered it. So I'm gonna keep doing, I really want to make these edges a little bit more sharp. I kind of like them like very organic like this. Although I like them really like straight. I don't know why I really feel like we can just have like a straight line here. Let's get a rectangle tool and just make a really nice rectangle. And again, using the Pathfinder tool, just delete that bit there. And do the same thing here. Just delete this bit here. And the same thing here. I think it gives a little bit of more like care. I don't know if this care is the right word, but it gives a little bit more attention, I believe. Just gonna drag this up. And actually gonna make this mountain a little bit higher. Just be careful for not missing the edge there. I think I am. I think it's perfect now. Cool. Next, let's just design our sun using the ellipse tool. Get a really nice sun out. Gonna make it a little bit bigger than before. Use the nice yellow for the sun. And let's design some clouds as well. So the clouds I've designed the same way I've designed the mountains, just with a pencil tool and really roughly make some really organic shapes. Make them white, find a white color. And just rotate them. These ones I don't think I will make them like really hard edge here. I think clouds are a little bit more organic than mountains. I really believe like if you have like the lake here, the lake will be more calm than like the sea. If this was like a sea scene, I believe that would be like more wavy on the mountains, but as it's like a kind of a lake, I like to keep it very like hard edge there. And the same thing, I'm gonna just replicate the same cloud. You can create as many clouds as you want, just for the sake of the tutorial. I'm gonna make it very simple, so it don't take much of your time if I design like 10 different clouds. And then maybe we're gonna make a mountain there. And yeah, try to create like a really nice composition with these clouds. Let's just maybe just rotate them. Transform, reflect, or vertical. Yeah, something more like this will be all right. Perfect. And next thing, just create the lake. Let's just get the rectangle tool here. Let's just select the layer there. Make a really nice rectangle. Make it a little bit under the mountains line. Let's just arrange it. Let's send it to backward. Arrange, send to the back actually, and then we just send this one to the back as well. Arrange, send to the back, and let's just change to a really nice like lake-ish color. And let's just group this together, align it again, maybe if you see something moved. And yeah, this is pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this. They're pretty close to each other. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial today. I hope you really like this technique as well as much as I do. It's really fun and it's so beautiful because the colors are like so unique as well. So yeah, if you like it, please don't forget to see the other videos of this series if this is the first time you're watching this. And I'll be making like a series of videos for this style, so don't lose them. It will be very different exercises using the same techniques, but in a, like different layouts and different scenes, which is nice to actually learn a little bit more in different ways. So yeah, I hope I see you in the next one. Cheers, have a nice day.